Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I've got another Tracy Lawrence song on tap, courtesy of Roger Smith, who made a gift to the channel for me to do it. So Roger, thank you my friend for this one. And it is Somebody Paints the Wall. Those of you who are new to the channel, we do non-pop country music reactions here. So you might see some Nashville artists being reacted to, but their songs that I'm reacting to are not pop. They're more traditional, or they're not pop. But Tracy Lawrence, I've done a number of Tracy songs, and the dude is the real deal. So yeah, Roger, thank you again, my friend. Let's see what Tracy's got. Somebody Paints the Wall. This is one of those songs, like if you had to stop, take a minute, and guess what the song is about, if you've not heard it before, what would come to mind? That's welcome to the world of doing reactions. That's what goes on in my brain. Nice beginning. Kind of feels good.
If my old truck was a horse, I'd have to shoot it. Lord, today my ship came in. I was waiting for a train. Every time I get a grip, I always lose it. I can't find the sunshine for the rain. And you know I'm always saying I'm sorry, but you stand by me through it all.
Nice.
Seems every time I make my mark, somebody paints a wall.
This is brilliant.
Every time I think I'm off and running, I'm barely up to a crawl. Every time I get a leg up on the ladder of success, I slip and fall. Like last week down at the factory, I was up for a promotion, but the boss's little brother got the call. Seems every time I make my mark, somebody paints a wall.
Just need one good break.
Every time I think I'm off and running, I'm barely up to a crawl.
Try something different.
Every time I get a leg up on the ladder of success, I slip and fall. Like last week down at the factory, I was up for a promotion, but the boss's little brother got the call. Seems every time I make my mark, somebody paints a wall.
That's good.
Seems like every time I make my mark, somebody always paints a wall.
He's gonna have to get his own paintbrush. Yeah, you know, I thought he was gonna go in the direction in this song when he brought in the woman. I thought he was gonna go in the direction of how she keeps encouraging him or whatever. And I thought that would have been really good. But then he just sort of repeated what we heard in the first half of the song about the things that have gone wrong and why he's feeling or thinking what he's feeling and thinking. Yeah, I mean, he just feels trapped. And when you bring in Down at the Factory, that gives you an idea already the type of life he's had. It's been a hard life. Factory work is hard. And I mean, life itself is hard, but some jobs are just more demanding and don't offer you as much hope or don't allow you to get that leg up, as he talked about climbing the ladder and all that. But for whatever reason, it, these are hard things to do when you take the personal inventory in life, if you will. But like, if things are consistently going either wrong in your life or not according to what you're expecting, sometimes you got to look back at yourself after enough experience. Once you have a large enough sample size of things going wrong, you got to look at yourself and say, all right, it's me. I'm approaching things wrongly. And let's say you're a good dude and intelligent and working hard and all that. There just might be one missing element that you've got to look at. Maybe you're not pleading with the boss hard enough. And I don't mean begging, but saying, or whatever, going in and saying, I really need this. I want this. Here's why I deserve. I don't know. Pick it. There's a million things that each of us could be doing differently that might be the missing ingredient to getting ahead. But he just might need to get his own paintbrush and start painting differently. But I was hoping that it was going to go in this direction of, I guess, more sentimentality with the woman that he's with, where when things are going poorly, like he asks forgiveness and she's always there to forgive him. But then it stayed in the pocket of woe is me. And for some reason, I was not expecting that from Tracy. But I mean, what a voice he's got. I mean, he's just country. Like, honestly, he's just straight up country. There's no way of, I mean, it's just that simple. His voice, the instrumentation. I loved the way the tales of woe, the things that were going wrong, were depicted. Like, it wasn't even mixed metaphors, but it was one metaphor backed by another. Climbing the ladder of success. We talk about that. That's sort of like a colloquialism. And then that was back to, what was the one? He talked about running, like getting ahead. It seems like I'm just in a crawl. Just when you feel life is beating you down. And everybody's got their own story in life. I mean, I read a book. I read it twice, actually. But it was a story. It was put out by Forbes magazine, but it was a book. And it was like my greatest mistakes in business or something. And it was like 50 vignettes. There were 3 or 4 pages long of, Lee Iacocca and just major titans of industry and so forth, household names essentially. And they described some of their biggest mistakes and how they almost tanked an entire company or tanked their career or just never got off the ground. And they would have felt this way during those times. But sometimes things just turn around for you. It's a matter of timing. Bill Gates was born at a certain time, comes out with Windows. Other people were working in similar things, but he was right place, right time, right people, whatever. And it wasn't just because he was smart. It's just many things are not within your control. Timing frequently is one of them. But one way to be assured of not succeeding or getting some of your dreams fulfilled is to not have a paintbrush. You got to keep painting. And anyway, all right, Roger, you got me going on this one, man. I got to rate this song. All right, the number that popped into my head was a 9.2. And I really wanted him to go in that direction that I said, not to repeat the first half of the song lyrically. So I was really hoping that he would have brought the sentimentality into it with his relationship. That's where I was expecting it. But in any case, it's a hell of a song. I mean, the lyricism, the way Tracy sang it, and the whole thing. So, Roger, thank you again, my friend. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.